This is based on the movie Alien, which to this day remains one of the most tense, suspenseful, and terrifying films in cinematic history. While nobody expected the Atari 2600 to be able to accurately capture the tension and fright of the film, pretty much everyone expected the game to be something more than the Pac-Man clone than it is. So if you have played Pac-Man, you know the basic premise of the game. You have to run around a maze while being chased by a handful of creatures, in this case aliens instead of ghosts, while trying to collect all of something, alien eggs instead of pellets. There are random bonus point prizes that pop up from time to time, as well as a teleport system that will take you from one side of the screen to the other. There are power pellets that show up one at a time in the maze that will let you turn the tide on your pursuers, which in this case is a bit strange since it allows you to defeat the alien by what looks like eating them. Seriously, when you come into contact with one of them, the game freezes for a moment while they shrink down into nothing. There are a couple of new wrinkles thrown in that sets Alien apart from other Pac-Man clones. The most obvious is the fact that you have a flamethrower that you can use on the aliens. While it won't kill them, it will chase them away, which is nice if you are boxed in and need a quick escape. The flamethrower is limited to only a few seconds on each level, and isn't foolproof, as if you don't time it right the alien won't be affected. The other thing is that after you complete each level, you are sent to a bonus stage for a try at a points-giving prize. This is pretty much a direct ripoff of Freeway, in that you have to run in a straight line to the top of the screen while avoiding aliens that are darting across the screen. Oh, and while most people would consider patience a virtue, it isn't one on the bonus stage since you have mere seconds to make it to the top. The only other thing worth noting is that even though this is a Pac-Man clone, it is actually much better than the port of Pac-Man for the 2600. Plus you get a flamethrower, so it's kinda hard to go wrong. The box cover is taken directly from the movie poster, showing one of the most iconic images in horror movie history. The manual is bare bones, which is unfortunate because it would have been nice to see some imagery from the movie. This was also one of the few games that was released from Zante. While the basic cartridge is a moderately rare title, the Zante version is one of the rarest games on this system, or any other for that matter. This is a kid's game that puts you in control of a spaceship controlled by Ernie, of Bert and Ernie fame. You are apparently stranded in space, and the only way to get home is to fix your spaceship by matching up 4 letters that are floating above you with the corresponding section on your ship. Apparently your ship is alphabet-powered. This is accomplished by moving left to right, capturing the letter balloon with your transporter beam, and then placing it on the ship with the same beam. Once this is achieved, you are rewarded with a brief animation and victory song before Ernie is beamed to the surface and waves at you. There are a few different gameplay options available that mix things up a bit. You can change the letters you must match to a mixed variety, such as A, B, C, D, have the letter balloons move instead of remaining stationary, and have it so you must match uppercase letters with the lowercase versions. The most interesting option is the 2-player mode, since it is cooperative, so if Ernie is to make it home, you have to work together with a friend. Alpha Beam with Ernie is one of the few Sesame Street games for the 2600, and the only way to play it is with the kid's controller. The game did come with an overlay for the controller that shows the kids how to control the ship. If you are curious to see what Ernie looks like in 2600 format, or you just want to see what video games were like for the poor kid with strict parents who insisted that everything they did be educational in some way, then by all means check it out. The box art makes it very clear who this game is aimed at: kids and Sesame Street fans. The manual for Alpha Beam with Ernie is surprisingly robust, with a lot of great info about the game, as well as several comic book style pages to fill in the storyline for the kids. The overlay for the kids' controller is colorful and easy to understand, and the art is fantastic. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to see more Game Encyclopedia videos.